You can find me at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, .TV on IG.
No, I don't have a favorite like hip hop artist.
Got you.
I just like I just listen. They're all really the same to me.
Yeah, it's interesting you said that. So let's talk about that for a second, because that's another part of this. So when you say they all really sound the same to you, this is the interesting part. Tell me what you mean by that.
Like it's like all the same instruments and then all the same like. So I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
But it's like all the same. Like everything is the same. Like
right.
Like a jar in a jar, or like maybe sometimes they might be different. So like a small jar and a big jar.
Right.
Or small cup and a big cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I kind of sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It just depends.
Just depends.
On. Yeah. It just depends. It just depends, really.
Right. So I feel you on that. In fact, what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna show you these back to these elements again and talk about it from that perspective. So I think I know why it sounds the same to you, because it's probably the same reason why it sounds the same. A lot of it sounds the same to me. So it's these elements that you're hearing. Like you said, you're hearing like with this timbre piece, you're hearing like the same type of instruments be used in different music, and your ear is noticing it. The tempo, like more than likely you're hearing a lot of beats that go about the same exact tempo. And it's understandable because a certain like genres of music are gonna sound like how they sound. I mean, they're gonna have a characteristic sound, but like you're saying, sometimes though it can just be monotonous. Do you know what monotonous means?
No.
Okay, so monotonous is just like when you have the same old thing every single time. Every time you hear it, it's like this. Every time it's just like you know. And so a lot of the stuff that you're hearing is like that. It's monotonous because you've heard it already in other songs. You don't mind hearing it again in other songs, but you just get tired of hearing it all the time in every song. So that could be the same instruments. That could be the same tempo, like how fast the beat is or how slow. They could be using the same rhythms. It could be even like with pitch. Like one of the things that I'll say, like with the current hip hop of today, one of the things for me is that they just use the same pitches over and over and over again. So every rap is like this, like it's just the same thing over and over and over. It might be the same pattern, like say this was. Let me see if I could do it on the beat machine. But this is what I was saying, right? So hearing the same kind of pitches, the same kind of rhythm. So I'm gonna show you a rhythm that I hear a lot in the hip hop of today, and I understand it. I actually think it's a nice rhythm. I actually use it in hip hop. We use it in jazz a lot. But the thing is, I hear it too much. Like I hear people just doing it over and over and over and over, like never giving it a break so that you could hear something new and something creative and then come back to that. Like, so it sounds like this. Let me see. Say the beat. Okay, I'll use this. So say it was like, let's see, so say it was about that, right? Say that was the beat. So the rhyme will be like this. I mean, the pattern is like this, and I'm gonna name the pattern when I do it. I'm gonna tell you what the name of it is while I'm singing it. So it goes like this. So it's triplet, 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 da 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 da. Everything is like this, and it sounds okay, but sometimes it gets on your nerves after a while when a person keeps doing. You know what I mean? Like That's a rhythm,
Yo,
right?
but if you rhyme that, that'd be awesome.
It would
If
be
you
awesome.
rhyme that,
So if I rhyme that like I'm rhyming right now, then you will see how I do it and how I do it when I'm doing it, when I'm doing it, cause I'm fluent when I do it. Like, it's cool, right? But the thing is, imagine if every single rap you heard, or most of the raps that you heard, all always went that way. It would be like,
it's cool. It's just not right.
yeah, or it's like it's just over. It's like overused. You know how you can have something that's like nice, but then it's overdone. Like a person overdoes it because they just. It's like, all right, that was nice when you had this amount of it. Now you have this amount, and now it's just too much. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you an example. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna record this beat real quick, so that way I could demonstrate it to you. All right, we're gonna talk about people, how they rap, as far as their rhythms. So I'm gonna do a demonstration. Now let me change this. So first thing is we're gonna go back to talking about the time, the tempo, and why can't I? Okay, here we go. Beats and time. Let's see, beats and time. Apply defaults. Okay, right now we are at 73 beats per minute. And I'm telling you this because what we're about to make would be something that would be close to the tempo of trap music, like close to the tempo. There's a particular tempo range that different styles of music like kind of stay in. They have their beats are always about yay fast, about yay slow. Like it's relative. It doesn't mean that it can't change, but it's just like the majority of the time. So right now this is at 73 beats per minute. So I'm gonna um, yeah, I'm gonna record this. I'll record a quick drum beat. 1, 2, 3. And that was just the kick and the snare, just a kick drum, and that was a kick drum. It was also a clap, like some claps. I use those, and then this sound is like a snare sound. What I did was I put the claps. I played that clap sound and I played the snare sound at the same time. I layered those two together. When we talk about layers, I layered those two together. So instead of just playing the clap, I played the clap, and I also took my other finger. You can't see it down here, but I played the next note on the keyboard, which is a snare. Here's the clap. Here's the snare. Together, they sound like this. Can you do you by chance, and Tony, you can just nod your head yes or no, but do you all by chance hear, like when I play this, can you hear the clap and the snare together? So here's the clap, here's the snare,
Hmm.
and then here they are together.
Yeah, I can hear them together.
Sweet, sweet. The thing the thing about them together is that the reason why I did that, and I'm just giving y'all my whole thought process because it's all a part of the same lesson. I did that because together they sound fatter, like they make a fatter, like more chunky sound. It hits you.
Juicier.
It's more juicy, right? Yeah.
Juicier.
Now, do you hear with this kick? Listen to this kick closely, and do you hear how like there's like a boom, it takes a second to decay. So meaning like it's not just like boop, it's like boom. So that's a very common kick drum that's used in hip hop, and we call that the 808 because it came from a machine that was called 808 years ago. And so anyway, but that's the beat. Now I'm actually gonna record. I'm actually gonna record this here, which is a hi hat. I'm gonna record a hi hat part with it. All right. So let me tell you what I'm gonna do rhythmically, because I didn't describe the rhythm first, and I should have. I'm gonna describe the rhythm. I'm getting ready to use this. So first, I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna play it at this rhythm. All right, I'm gonna record that first. 1, 2, 3, and. Oh, that didn't record right. Wait a minute. Sorry. Let me see something. Okay. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, need to tighten that up real quick. So I recorded that on air.
Tony, what is that?
I'm listening. Go ahead. What'd you say? What is what?
Tony showed something. It's like pink.
Oh, it looks like a what you call it, a background, like one of those backgrounds.
Yeah, can you buy me a green screen? Thank you. What? I need one.
I'll just remake this real quick.
You have a green screen, right? Can I borrow it?
Do I have a green screen?
Yeah, can I borrow it?
I wish I had a green screen. I actually don't have a green screen.
I need it. I need the green screen.
Right. Okay, so let me show you something, right? So this is the beat now. I just added a hi-hat that hits on this beat every time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. I'm gonna add another hi-hat in here, a different hi-hat. So listen to this sound right here. That's a different hi-hat sound as far as timbre. That's a different sound than this sound. It's two different sounds. But what I'm gonna do with this sound right here is I'm gonna find places within the beat to actually record some rhythms that are within the beat that are a contrast of the other hi-hat. So the first hi-hat was 1, 2, 3, 4. This other hi-hat won't go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do some other things in between that. In order to figure out what I want to do, I'm going to first play it and then just kind of practice with it and see what I hear rhythmically. And then I'm going to figure out something. So here we go. So I'm thinking I'm going something like so I think what I'm going to do is this rhythm, that rhythm at the end. So I'm just going da 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 da. I'm just going to record that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4.
1, 2, 3. Ba ba da da. 1, 2, 3. Ba ba da da.
3.
1, 2.
I like that.
3. Ba ba da da. 1, 2, 3. Ba ba da da. Yeah, and I actually recorded another
2,
thing at
3.
the
Ba
end.
ba da.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ba.
Yep. And at the very now, listen to that all together, because at the very end of that, I actually recorded. I added another idea in there. Listen to it. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ba ba da da.
Right. Listen to this one right here. It was like bop ba da da bop bop, like it was an extra beat in there. Now, believe it or not, I'm not even done. I'm actually gonna. This sound right here is like a little shaker sound. It's almost like a little teeny, like, just shaker. What I'm gonna do with that sound is find even more places in between that beat as far as the rhythms to slip in those little shakers and find another rhythm that again it's like layers. It's almost like this. Like you have a hi-hat that's like this, and then you have another hi-hat that you find places within the beat to put it there, and then it makes the whole beat like be more full. And so I'm going to take that and take another sound and even layer it on top of that. So I'm going to take this. Let me. Oh, that messed up. Wait a minute. I messed up one thing. Hold on. It changed my rhythm. All right, let's try it now. That really messed it up. Why isn't that recording that the right way? Oops. Okay, that didn't record the right way. All right, hold on 1 second. I gotta re-record that last part. It didn't record right for me. Hold on 1 second. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wow, why is this messing up like this? I'm sorry, the beginning of this beat is like off. Wait a minute. Let me put this. Oh, I see why. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Didn't get that. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. All right.
Did you get it?
I think I got it that time. Yes, I sure did. The only thing I have to do now, I have to figure out. There's one little thing that's going wonky with this, and it is that when I try to tighten it up, let me see. Yeah, there we go. 2, 3. It's still not perfect for some reason. Okay, so so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add in there a shaker, this little sound right here, and I'm even add this sound in there, that little like sound effect. I'm gonna keep adding sound effects to this, so I'm gonna add that there.
That's nasty. That's really nasty.
Watch this.
What are you doing to the audio?
Got it. These things right here? Okay, good question. So these are volume knobs. I'm sorry, these are volume sliders. So meaning that if I play this, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, this is the sound coming through right here. This green stuff is the sound, and it's showing how loud the sound is. So if you notice, yeah, I'll make it bigger so you can see too. If you notice, every time you see the beat hit, you notice that line jumps. It's the same way over here too. This is the same thing over here. This is the same thing as this. It's called a meter. It's called a volume meter, and it's showing you how loud something is. Right? Okay. Good question, Tony. Thank you for asking that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to record that other hi-hat part that I was recording before. It just kept messing up. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. All right. I think I got it that time. 1 and a 2 and okay. There we go. Got it. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can record this and see if you all can, if Aaron hears this, and if you hear this, Tony, I'm gonna put this sound in here and see if you can hear it. It's gonna be an extra sound that you didn't hear before. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, so I recorded another part when you went away, and I want to see if you can hear it. Here it is.
that dun dun.
You're right, man. Good ear. Good ear.
It was the breathless space. It was the breathless space. It was dun dun.
Yeah, so in this particular after party kit, that's just like this little sound up top. It sounds like it almost sounds like a wood. Well, I'm saying wood block, but it sounds like a plastic block that a drummer uses sometimes, or it almost sounds like a cowbell too. Okay, so we just made this beat, and really, this is a big lesson today. Honestly, even just making this beat. We have different. I'm gonna show you this beat on the piano roll. Look at this. I think you're gonna find this fascinating. So, this is the piano roll in this particular program, and what this is like all of the information that we recorded. Every time I hit a key, it makes a little block like that. So, these blocks, I just made it bigger. I zoomed in, and this is the kick right here. This is the kick drum. I can tap that. So every time you see this little block on this line or this little rectangle, that's a place where the kick drum is sounding, where I hit the kick drum and where it recorded. And then up here, this is the claps. This lane right here is clap 1. This lane right here is snare. The snare I was saying about, this is called snare 2. This one here is called hi-hat 1. And what I'm getting ready to do is, I'm going to see, can I merge these? Can I merge those together? I think I can.
But you just did though.
Yeah, I did, but for some reason, it's not. Let's see, it's not showing all the yeah. There's a way. Let me see if I can go back to this and do it. Yeah, I did just merge it together. But what I wanted to do, and I think I can do it by hitting.
Wait, when you were small, when you heard like hip hop or rap music, did you take some pencils and then drum?
I did, man. I would take pencils or I would drum it on my lap, yeah, but I did emulate it though immediately. That's why I honestly think that you can play drums just from like me seeing how rhythm comes to you. So speaking of rhythm, look at this rhythm. This is the way that this program shows all of those notes that I hit. And if you're going to notice, you're going to see a pattern. So like this kick drum, you're going to hear like boom, boom. You're going to see that boom, boom. You're going to also see this part where you have the clap, the snare, and the hi-hat in their own separate lanes. And I was able to combine them all together because here's the other. Oh, that's a block right here. They just said it. This is a block. That's a block sound. So super cool. Oops, and I meant to, let's see, go back here. Yeah, so that's a block. All right, what happened? I zoomed in by mistake. Wait a minute. I got to go back to, okay, I know how to do it. We just went here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to play this because I want you to see this beat in this kind of rhythm. This is going to show you the rhythms. Here we go. Whoops, wait a minute. So look at those blocks and look at how I'm gonna first start with the kick. I'm gonna just go down to this kick. And this is a way of seeing the beat in block form. Believe it or not, I used to see music like this in shapes. Boom. So look at this kick. Boom. 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 See the kick rocking there. And then, if I go, wait a minute, didn't mean to do that. If I go to the next sound, I'm gonna go to the next sound up in the beat. This is the next sound. This clap right here, clap. So watch this. So it goes kick, clap, kick, clap, kick, clap, kick, and watch this. You can see it. So kick, clap, kick, clap, kick, clap, kick, clap, kick. Oh wait a minute, screen didn't follow. Kick, clap, kick, clap, kick, clap, kick, Now, if you notice on that clap, here's that other snare part that's on top of that, that little block. You see it hitting at the same time. So those two are hitting at the same time. Look at the next one up here. This is, let me let you hear this sound. This is that hi-hat. This hi-hat sound right here. If you follow this with your eyes and with your ears, and look at how it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like spaced out in a particular way across this lane.
Like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Right.
8.
And look at how while you see that spaced out, look at where the kick is in relation to that. So if you notice, look at this. If I just look at the hi-hat,
Like they're like in the middle.
yeah. And if you notice, the kick sounds at the same time as this hi-hat. And then here's a hi-hat, here's a kick. It sounds again right here. The kick and the hi-hat sound together. So anyway, look at this hi-hat and look at how it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, it's perfectly spaced out because of the rhythm. Now you can almost look at this next one. Here's the other hi-hat that I recorded, the one that you like, the one that said ta ta da da. Look at how this rhythm looks. I just sung the rhythm, but look at how it looks on the screen. You got one block followed by 3 blocks that are close to each other. So that's like 1 block and then 1, 2, 3. So ba ba da da. 1, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4.
2,
Right.
3, 4.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now listen to it in relationship to this beat. Watch how you see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. 1,
That.
2, 3. Da 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 da.
It's perfectly spaced too.
It is perfectly spaced, right? Now here's the shaker. Here's this little teeny shaker. And the reason why I'm going through this like this, because believe it or not, what your ear is hearing, even just by looking at these blocks on the screen and being able to follow them, your ear is actually starting to hear these layers like real clearly. So what's going to happen is when you go back and just listen to music, all of a sudden, while all this music is going on, you're going to hear like this dot dot dot. You're like, wow, I hear that one part that's just doing this rhythm. I hear this other part that's just doing this rhythm. I hear this other part that's just doing this rhythm. It's almost like your brain. It's like your you ever see like a blueprint, for like a
Yeah.
yeah. So you have, say you
Yeah.
take,
Is your
yeah.
internet okay? You can just keep lagging a bunch.
Oh yeah, my internet actually is not too good, so I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I can close down some windows. Hold on, let me close down this internet window. That'll probably help it. Hold on one second. Yeah, I think that will help it. Let's close those tabs, and let's close this. Okay. Yeah. So when you imagine a blueprint of a building, the difference between a blueprint of a building and a building is that the building is just one whole solid thing. The blueprint of it shows you all of the, like, the structure of the building and that kind of thing. So that's what we're listening to now. We're almost like looking at the blueprint of this beat and seeing how all these sounds stack up. So then when you listen to other beats, all of a sudden your ear is just going to magically start hearing the blueprint of the beat and not just the beat. You're going to be like, wow, I hear that little sound over there and that little sound and that little sound, and you'll hear how it comes together. So this little shaker, this is the real tiny shaker. This is going to be hard to hear within the beat, but you're going to definitely remember it from how it fit in. So it goes dot, 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 dot. So this one goes hey Tony.
Oh, hey Tony, welcome back.
So this one goes 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. All right, so here we go. We're glad that you're back, Tony. Okay, check this out. So Tony, basically what we're looking at, just to bring you up to speed, we're looking at, have you ever seen the blueprint? Say you have a building, right? Say you have a building that is already built. Have you ever seen the blueprint of that building, like the piece of paper that where they draw up the building on the paper and you see all the lines and everything before the building is made?
In movies and in Fortnite where there's a little blueprint, but in real life, no.
Okay, got you. So you can use the Fortnite blueprint. This that we're looking at here, these blocks, all these red little blocks that you see in the middle of the screen, this is the beat. This is the beat that we just made, but in blocks. So here's the kick down here. This sound right here is the kick. So every time you see this, that's a kick. This is the.
Wait, brother.
Okay, yeah, take your time. So all right. So look at this. So Aaron, here's the next. We were here at the hi-hat or the shaker, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna. I'm gonna sing the rhythm to you. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm sorry. It goes dot 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 dot. Now I did some different rhythms there, so it kind of switched up. But this sound all the way across adds that up, and this is for filler. So like when I put this here, I wanted there was a hi-hat there was another hi-hat, and they were both layered and playing different rhythms, and then I wanted to put this in there to add another rhythm to fatten it up even more. So you got that, and then here's the block. Now the block is the easiest to tell, because look, it's only 1, 2, and then there's a space, and then 1, 2, and then there's a space, and then 1, 2. So here's how it sounds all together. 1, 2. 1, 2. Right. I'm sorry. Let me. Yeah. All right. So before, we are this is good. This is really good because we're going over drum beats, and we're going over the breakdown of drum beats. So if you notice, this drum beat is made of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sounds. You got 7 different sounds all coming together to make one drum beat. Some drum beats that you hear in music will be sparse, and sparse just means that it's only like 2 or 3 sounds. So some beats might just be this. It might just be that. And then some beats might be like, it might be a lot of different, it might be like, it might be something like that. So there's a lot of different beats that come together to make drum beats. Now, well, first of all, before I go to the next part, what are your thoughts or observations about this? Like, I know, like, this is your very first time ever seeing like these blocks and stuff on the screen like this, and seeing a beat broken down like this. So are there any thoughts that you all have about this, or any questions that I can answer? Because I know it's a lot of new information at one time. So do you have any? Yeah.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
All right.
Can I drum along?
Say that again, Tony.
Can I drum?
Can you draw something?
Yeah.
Are you asking, can you draw something just on your desk while you're watching or listening?
No, can I drum?
Oh, can you drum something? I'm sorry. Yes, you can drum something. Let me hear you drum something.
No, I was talking about drum along.
Oh yes, you can.
He
definitely
said drum. Yeah, he wants to drum along.
Okay, so you want to drum? You want me to play the beat and you drum along with it?
I guess.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get ready for school real quick?
Oh yeah.
I'm back in a sec.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Tony. So I'm gonna play this beat, and yes, you can drum along. So what I would say, what I would do, this is how you drum along, right? So as you're listening to this beat, listen to it, and as you drum along, try to take your what are those highlighters that you got there? Try to take those highlighters and try to find a beat that you hear within that to match it with. Like try to play along with it where you can match along with it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go.
It's just cutting off.
It's cutting off. Let me see if I thought I solved that problem. Hold on. Let me mute. I think no. I think I know what it is. Let me try it again. Let me put you on mute, and I'm gonna put myself on mute. Try it for a few more seconds. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put you on mute because I think it's that the microphone is All right. Here we go. Try it one more time. Okay. What about that time? Did it work?
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm done drumming.
Okay, look. So that's perfect. So check this out, Tony. First of all, thank you for asking the drum because that was a good idea. It allowed you to really feel it. Now, here's what I want you to do. When we finish this video in a few minutes, I'm gonna actually send the video so that the teacher, your teacher will actually email it to you. When you get this video, you're gonna have this beat. I'm gonna put the beat in there. What I want you to do is to play the beat, right? Play it from the email or wherever you on your phone. And I want you to drum along with that. Now you're gonna hear it much more clear because I'm gonna send you like the MP3 is gonna be clear and it's gonna be loud. But what I want you to do is do the same thing that you just did, okay? So take the beat. I'm actually gonna have instructions in there because I'm gonna have you and Aaron both do this. Take the beat, let it play, and then take your highlighters or pencils or whatever you use, even if you're just using your hands, and just drum along with it like how you did and try to find the beats in it to see if you can match it. Is that cool?
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Good job, man. I had to give you a virtual high five, man. I had to give you a virtual high five. That was really good and really good observation. So yeah, so pretty much this is what we're gonna wrap up this experience on. We're just gonna wrap it up on this. So I'm gonna tell you a few things again from the top with this beat. You know what we did. So basically, we took a beat. This number 73 up here is how fast the beat is. So if you listen to this little click, that little click that you hear is 73 beats per minute. That means in 1 minute that thing clicks 73 times. So that's the tempo. And then what we did was
Wait, can I try an experiment?
Okay.
What if you set the 73, instead of it being 73, what if you set it to 300?
Good question. All right, you want to hear? Now, okay, before I go to 300, this is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to just first take it up to a number that's higher but not as high. So give me another number from 73 that's not as high as 300, but maybe it's like, just like...
What? 150.
150? Okay. Here's what it sounds like if I take that to 150. All right. First, I'm going to play it at 73 again so you can have the beat in your head again. So it goes like this. Whoops, wait a minute. Here we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, here's what it sounds like if I take that up to 150. It's still going to play the same beat, but the beat is going to be much faster. So here we go. 1. That's cool, right? because you can still hear the beat, right? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, try 300.
Try 300 now? All right, here we go. All right, you go.
And then 1,000.
I
wonder what 1,000 is going to sound like.
Unfortunately, it won't go to 1,000 because this machine stops at a certain place. but we can go to 300 first,
Okay.
and we'll see how fast it can go. But this is 300. Now, hold up. First thing I want to know before I play this for you, did you notice how it was the same beat, but it was just instead of boom, clap, boom, it was like boom, clap, boom, clap. Do you know what we're speeding up right now from the elements? Do you know which one of these elements right here we're actually using right now as we keep increasing this number? Which one has to?
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Look at.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. You
uh,
when
we are using
when we go.
tempo.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, man, you gotta give me another one. You gotta give me a virtual high five on this one, man.
Here,
Yes.
I always have my headphones at max, so here's Tony's doing a really good job doing this.
Yes, it's really good. So here's the thing. Let me tell you what happened, and then we'll. So and we're wrapping up in about 5 minutes, guys. So, what we did was Tony asked a real good question, and it came out to be tempo on this chart right here. Tempo, fast or slow. I'm gonna go back to what Tony did. I'm gonna show you the screen, and I'm gonna play it for you. So basically, Tony said, "Hey, let me ask you a question. What would happen?" I'm gonna go back to 73. Tony said, "What would happen if we take that number 73 up to 300?" And I was like, "Whoa, Tony, are you crazy?" So, so I was like, "Okay, cool." I said, "I'm gonna show you that actually." But what we'll do is let's take it up to a smaller number so you can hear a difference. And then this is what happened. And I'm gonna mute you guys. I'm gonna play it so you can hear it clearly. And I'm gonna, oh man, my mouse just died. Wait a minute, my mouse just crapped out on me right at the last minute. um, and I have one of these charger mouses. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk for 60 seconds, and then we should have enough juice to go for another 5 minutes. So Tony asked, like, what would happen if we take it up to 150? Now here's what it is that we figured out. This is what it is at 73 first, just to remind ourselves, and then we're gonna take it up to 150. I actually got two other mice. See if any of them work.
Wait, Aaron Hill, if you don't have if you have multiple mouses, then you have mice, not mouse.
Right. I think did I say I have two other mice, or did I say I have two other mouse?
I don't know.
When we finish this, we'll rewind the tape, or I'll listen back to the audio. We'll see. Cause it's funny you said that, cause I actually have a joke that I put up on Facebook, and that joke basically was like, I'm sitting here looking at my computer, mouse, and I see that I have three, and so I'm wondering whether to call them computer mice or mouses, because I actually don't remember what the correct plural version of that is, and I don't know. Do you all know?
It's probably computer mice, because computer mouses doesn't sound as good.
So that's still the $1,000,000 question. I'm gonna have to look it up right after we do this. I'm gonna literally look up. Is anybody in front of another device where they could look it up real quick and just type in on Google mouse, like mice or mouses, and see what it says?
Okay.
I think it's mice.
You think it's mice?
Okay, hold up. Let me look it up.
Right.
Mouses.
Wow. So it was actually
No,
mouses.
it says mouses or mice. It's mice or mouses.
Okay, so
It says the plural of a computer mouse is either mouses or mice, according to most dictionaries, with mice being more common.
Got it. With mice being more common. Okay, got it. So now we know that these can go either way. They could either be my computer mouses or my computer. Which one do you all like better? Like if you were to have a conversation, first starting with you, Tony, what would you say if you were having a conversation? Would you call them computer mice or mouses? Which one do you like best?
I want to hear 300 keep beats.
You will hear it after you tell me. What would you like, mice or mouses? Which one? Mice. All right. And I was buying time so I could let this charge, and we about to hear the 300. So mice for Tony. What about you, Aaron? I think you already actually said which one you.
My.
All right, we got it. Okay, okay. All right.
I'm
So we got.
sorry. I overreacted.
uh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Why I got some juice. Here is first of all 73 and then 150. Here's 73. I'm gonna mute you so you can hear it. I'm gonna mute you. Okay, now here's 150. 150. It goes like this. All right. And then the last and final one, which is crazy bananas, is 300. Here we go. And Tony asked for 1,000. Now I don't know if it'll go up to 1,000. I'm gonna try it. No, but it will go up to 990. Tony, here we go. Put on your seatbelts. Here we go. 990. Now here's what I'm gonna show you. Watch this though. Now this is the last thing I'm gonna do. Now watch this. I'm gonna play 990, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the tempo down so you can hear how it goes all the way back to the original beat. Here's 990 and I'm gonna start going down. Watch how the beat comes together. All the way back down to
Excuse
70.
me, could you try to go down to like
Like
10?
as low as I can go. Here's as low as you can go. 5. Here's 5. Watch this. Look at how long it's taking to play the next beat. And now I'm gonna go up a little bit so you can actually hear the beat. So that's 50. If I did 20, it'd be this slow. Now, I'm going to show you something. Watch this. I'm going to show you a little trick. This is trap music. 73 is where we were. Right? Now, watch this. 224 is like drum and bass. Same beat. Watch this. Same beat, but like sped up. All right, so I'm going to stop there and we're going to wrap this up here. This has been incredible. This has been a lot of fun. So what did you know that, like, you know, especially Tony, since you asked the question of how, like, speeding it up, you know, what did you think about it after speeding it up? Like, what did you notice that you didn't realize before?
That it's the same beat but sped up.
Man, you are nailing it, buddy. You are nailing it. It's the same beat but sped up. So let me tell you this, what you learn from this. Sometimes if you're listening to like a hip hop beat and then another time you listen to a fast game beat, like a beat that you like, this would be something that I would hear in a game. Like that'd be like a game kind of beat, right?
You're singing, Mario.
Okay.
It's really recognizable.
Okay, so basically, yes, you're right. Now, what you'll notice though, and this is just a big like secret, I just uncovered a big secret. A lot of the beats that you hear in music are the same beats, just sometimes sped up faster with faster tempos and sometimes with slower tempos. So this has been great. Now let me tell you where we leave off from here. And I still haven't done it, but I'm literally going to do it right after we finish this meeting because I just have neglected to do it. Right after we finish this, not that you have to look at it now and that kind of thing, but I'm going to send the email where it's sent to you all by your teacher or by the school. The email is going to have this beat in it. And Tony asked to do something when you left there, and he asked if he could. Well, you heard him. He asked could he drum along with it. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send you all this beat, and I want you to drum along with it. I'm also going to send it to you fast. I'm going to send it to you slow, and I'm going to tell you how fast it is with the numbers, and you'll be able to do this. And then, last but not least, in the near future, what we're going to do is I'm going to figure out an app that we all can use so that you all can like play with your own beats within the app too, and we'll all be sharing like the same beat. And I have one in mind, but I'll get back to you on that. But all I want you to do is literally this week just listen to songs or listen to drum beats and see if you can hear the stuff that we went through today. See if you can hear the kick drum or the claps or the hi-hats or the shakers. See if you can hear if it's fast or slow, and see if you can just listen to different beats that are fast and slow, and see if you can realize or hear that, like, wow, a lot of these are the same beats. See what you can hear in common. So yeah, just have fun. Just have fun with drum beats this week. Like, and here's what I want you to do. Last but not least, if you can, you don't have to do this, but this will just be bonus. If you can you all record yourself for like 10 or 15 seconds with pencils or with highlighters, just drumming along to a beat. It could be this beat, it could be another beat. Just kind of drum, just literally playing on the table, just having fun. And that's where we're gonna pick up from there. We're gonna pick up, and next week we're gonna talk about drum beats and how people rap over them. So this has been great, guys. Thank you so much, Tony. I really, really appreciate you, man. You really actually helped to make this lesson really good today because of the questions that you asked and how it helped me to actually teach you all some other things like tempo and those kind of things with fast and slow beats, because I wouldn't have thought about that if you didn't ask that question. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you all. And yeah, on that tip, if there's anything else that you all want to ask or have to say, whatever. Huh?
I wonder how slow one is.
How slow one is. You're right, man. So the only thing is this can only go down to 5. So I'll tell you, one might be so slow that you might literally hear a beat like the kick drum, like that boom, and you might be able to go outside and go get a drink of water or go do something before you hear the next sound. It'll be so slow. But I promise you this, even though I can't do 1, I'll send you a copy of 5 so you can just listen to how slow that is and drive yourself crazy. But on that tip, thank you all so much, fellas, for a great experience today, and thank you all for helping to make a great experience today with your questions and with your comments. So
You're welcome.
I'll see you all soon, and you can go back and watch this video once I put it in the email along with the MP3s.
Okay.
All right,
See ya.
fellas. Take care. Peace. Have a great rest of the day now.
Bye. See ya.
All right, then. Yeah. So to help me to make more content like this, please see the info in the description or comments. Thanks so much for watching. And if we're not already connected on all my other homes, the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, etc., where you can find me at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, V at Aaron Hill TV, .TV on IG.